Good morning, happy Tuesday, and it's Christmas Eve, so I hope you're all having a lovely day. So it is 7:45. I didn't plan on getting up early this morning, but I actually woke up and couldn't get back to sleep. So I offered to take Andrew to work. I'm not working today, I've got the day off, and it was raining, so Andrew accepted, so I'll have to go and collect him later. But I'm going to eat some breakfast. So I've got a coffee made with skimmed milk. I've got 45 grams of cherry fruit wheats from Aldi, which are a healthy extra B choice, a banana and custard yoghurt for half a sin, and some defrosted berries. So Christmas Eve breakfast is my healthy extra B and half a sin. Good morning. I think this is the first time you've seen my face. I am forgetting about having to vlog, hence why I've got dressed and I'm almost ready to go. It's 5 to 9. I am actually off to group to get weighed. I don't really know why, because I don't think I've done great on the scales, but at least it's out of the way for Christmas. So yeah, there's a group running about half an hour's drive away, and it's run by my same usual consultant, but it's in a different area. So I'm going to drive up to Howden, which is, like I say, about half an hour drive. It's just a pay and weigh. Got my book and my purse, so I don't need anything for the fruit basket because, like I said, it's just pay and weigh. So I will let you know when I get back. Hello, I am back from weighing, and I'll fill you in with my results at some point as we go along, but I want to get going with this recipe. So I am making, as is tradition at Christmas in my household, a Slimming World cheesecake. And this year I've chosen this one, which I found on the website. I will try and remember to link it below. It's chocolate vanilla cheesecake. I'm not going to go through all the ingredients and everything. Hopefully you'll be able to pick up most of it as you go along. But the first things you'll need are 8 bourbon biscuits and 40 grams of Flora Light. So let's weigh out the butter. I've also got a winter spiced tea because I'm a bit thirsty, so you might see me sipping from that through the day. So 40 grams of Flora Light. This recipe, it says a Slimming World showstopper of a dessert, serves 8, ready in 60 plus minutes, and 6.5 sins per serving. So I'm just going to weigh out my 40 grams of Flora and melt it. Here's my 8 bourbon biscuits. Can anybody guess which biscuits I nibbled on yesterday? So I'm just going to crush these finely. So yeah, I went to the Howden group, but it wasn't actually as far as I thought. It was about a 20-minute drive, and it's a lovely little village, is Howden. And it looks like it's a lovely group. There's some lovely ladies there. So I'm thinking I'm going to go back there on New Year's Eve and weigh in again on that Tuesday morning, which will be New Year's Eve. And then that's my butter mostly melted. And then I'll have the rest of the week free because my mum will be here. Well, she'll be here the Thursday and Friday. So I won't be going to group on the Thursday. I'll be going to group on the previous Tuesday morning. So anyway, I went to group. I stepped on the scales and I gained half a pound. Not ideal. I'd have liked to be a bit lower in weight, but there we go, never mind. So I now weigh 11 stone 2 pounds, and I think that puts me at a loss of 15 stone 5.5. So yeah, not ideal, but then I haven't been, perfect these last couple of days. So I'm getting off lightly with half a pound, and hopefully it might keep some of the worst of the excesses, keep me in check a bit and not lead me to, complete meltdown. with all the Christmas treats. Oh, crushed bourbon biscuits. There's my biscuit base. So it's 8 bourbon biscuits and 40 grams of melted Floralite. It says an 18 centimetre tin. I think this is 20, but it's given me a thin base. So it says to cover it with cling film and chill for 30 minutes. So that is going in the fridge. So I'm just melting some gelatine for the cheesecake. While I'm waiting for that, I'm going to start preparing my other recipe that I'm making today. Well, I might make a third one, I'll see how time goes. But I'm making the sage and apple phyllo sausage rolls from the Slimming Well Festive Feast book. I have made this on the channel before, so if you search half sin sausage rolls you'll find the full recipe. I've made it several times. So the first thing I need to do is, it says a small onion, so I won't use it all. Chop a small onion and a Cox apple. So what the recipe says is to use a 12 gram sachet of powdered gelatine. I only have these sheets and I've used four leaves and I'm hoping that's going to be enough. So I've got a strawberry jelly. What the recipe actually says, a lemon and lime, and I couldn't find one, and I couldn't find an orange one either. So we're going to have to go with strawberry. I'm sure chocolate and strawberry taste just as nice as vanilla. So now I've got my gelatine and my jelly, and I need to leave that to cool completely. And I'm still going to be chopping my apple and onion. So my base is chilling, my jelly is cooling, onion and apple chopped. Then I've got 6 Slimming World sausages, which I've defrosted overnight. And I've got some beef mince. If you can get hold of pork mince, that's better. But you need 150 grams of lean pork mince. But this year I'm going to be using beef mince because this is all I could get hold of. So you want to skin your sausages and mix your meats, which I'll show you when I get there. So here I have my Slimming Well sausages and my mince mixed up. I'm going to add about 1/2 to 3/4 of a beaten egg. Save the rest for brushing the phyllo pastry. Then I'm going to add plenty of salt and pepper. And I'm going to add some sage. If you have fresh sage, then use that. But I'm going to add a generous serving of sage into that. And my onion and apple. And give that a really good mix. Right, I've put the sausage rolls to one side for the moment because I want to get on with my cheesecake. So I'll come back to the sausage rolls in a moment. So I'm going to make the topping. So you need, well, the recipe says 700 grams of no added sugar, fat-free vanilla yoghurt. I think I might use a little bit less because I do have a smaller tin and I don't want like a big thick topping, so I might try 600 grams of yoghurt. I've just got the fat-free Greek style yoghurt. The only vanilla yoghurt I can find that's fat-free has also coconut in it. Now I do like those yoghurts, but I didn't really want the coconut flavour in this cheesecake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sweeten it with some caramel cream cheesecake syrup. So you want 600 or 700 ml of yoghurt, 150 ml of quark, some vanilla extract, and what does it say? 2 level tablespoons of sweetener. So I'm going to get all those mixed now. So I have my food processor out with the whisking, and it's got the fat-free yoghurt, quark, sweetener, skinny syrup, and vanilla extract. And then I'm going to add my strawberry yoghurt and the gelatine in there. Hopefully it's enough to make it set. Fingers crossed. And I'm going to whiz that together until smooth. So I'm really not sure if this is going to set because it's quite liquid. But here is my biscuit base. And I'm going to pour over the yoghurt and jelly. And just as I thought, there is too much mixture. But yeah, I'm going to stick that in the fridge now, and it says to leave it overnight or till set. So keep your fingers crossed. And what I'm going to put this in a bowl, this what's left over, and I'll probably eat that as a pudding. Right, I have 2 sheets of phyllo pastry. This is the one I've used this time, Morrison's phyllo pastry sheets. And I've stuck them together with egg wash and fry light. And now I'm going to shape my sausage meat into 2 long rolls to lay down the sides. I'll show you when I've done that bit. My cheesecake is in the fridge, hopefully it's setting. So there you go, look, there's the 2 phyllo pastry sheets and 2 lines of sausage meat. And you want to take your egg wash and brush the sides and then roll. So out of each roll, this makes 24 if you want them to be half a sin. So out of each strip you need to get 12. So if you cut it in half, and then you need to get 6 out of each half, and you want to put them on your baking tray, sealed side down. My iPad's just died as I was, well, it needs charging, as I was getting the last of these ready. So you're having a slight change of angle from my phone here. So I've got my 24 sausage rolls. I've just brushed them with the rest of the egg wash. And now I'm going to just spray each one with a spray of fry light. I'm not going to cook them yet because I want to get my other thing ready that I'm using my phyllo pastry for. So I'm going to go and find that recipe and come back to you. This next recipe is a bit more on the hop. I have had this on my phone for about 2 years. It's from one of the magazines and it's lemon curd tartlets. So you need 2 22.5 gram sheets of phyllo pastry, which is what I've got, and you need to cut them up into 6 squares each and spray a 6, you know, like a tin with fry light, and then layer your phyllo pastry into the tins like that. Now I'm going to do the other 3 and then come back. I'm just waiting for my oven to come to temperature. I should have put it on before really. In my bowl, this is for the lemon curd tartlets. This is 200 grams of quark, and it says zest of half an unwaxed lemon. So you can see how much I've put in. So what I'm going to add to that, I'm actually going to add a bit of this caramel cheesecake skinny syrup. Couple of teaspoons of that, and a large pinch of sweetener. I do like things a little bit sweeter than what other people might. I might put a little bit more in once I've tasted it. And then it says 2 to 3 drops of lemon extract. I couldn't get hold of that, so I'm going to add orange. So it'll be a bit like oranges and lemons. So I'm going to give that a bit of a stir. So what you do, if I forget later, is you just basically blind bake your cases and then add the filling in after. So don't worry, you're not cooking quark or anything like that. So I'm just going to I'm waiting for my oven to come to temperature, and it's 12:30 or just after. So it's lunchtime. Right, I've got my oven preheating to 200 degrees. I'm going to get my sausage rolls in. They take 25 to 30 minutes. I'll probably leave them in for the full 30 because they were a bit pale last time I did them. And then these are the cases for my lemon curd tarts, and they want to be in for about 5 to 6 minutes. And then hopefully I can make a start on my lunch. Right, so I've come to the end, well almost the end. I've just got to finish off my lemon curd tarts. But here are my sausage rolls, half a tin each. I think what I forgot to do is turn them halfway through cooking, so they have got a little bit of a soggy bottom, but they'll taste fine. And they're a bit more brown than last year. Here's my phyllo cups ready for filling with the quark and lemon curd, which I'll do later. Oh, one got broken. But first I need to eat lunch. It's 1:15. I've got half a roast butternut squash, a small tin of beans, 40 grams of light cheese for healthy extra A choice, salad and Thousand Island dressing. And here's the leftover mousse from the cheesecake. It is setting. This is set a bit quicker than what's in the cheesecake, but I'm going to have a nibble on this. Now this will have a sin or two because of the jelly, which is 1.5 sins, but obviously I can't be sure exactly how much, but I'm not going to eat it all. I'm just going to have a nibble on that as my pudding and a diet lemonade. So I've just finished off my lemon curd tartlets. I think these are 2.5 sins each. When I recheck my picture, I'll let you know. So basically what I did was filled the tart case with the quark mixture and then finished it off with a level teaspoon of lemon curd. And you can also add some lemon zest as well if you want to. Now obviously these won't keep for long, so they're going to need eating up today and tomorrow. But yeah, they are really, really nice. I've just eaten one. So that's 2.5 sins gone. And there's my sausage rolls. So I'm going to take some pictures and then I'll put them away in the fridge. It's just coming up to 2:30. I've had about an hour or less of eating my lunch, having a coffee with one of those lemon curd tarts, which are very nice. So I've had my lunch, I've had a lemon curd tart, and I've had a bit of that jelly mousse, strawberry mousse type thing. And I'm just going to collect Andrew. Oh, and I've been watching that Sticks and Stones on ITV, which is a programme about bullying in the workplace. It's quite uncomfortable to watch actually, but it's good. I've watched the first 2 and I think there's a couple more to watch, so I'll watch the last one sometime over Christmas. And this is Andrew's last day before Christmas. This is the first year for 2 years that he's had Christmas Day off, and then he's back in Boxing Day, so that's not great, but at least he's got Christmas Day off. So yeah, that'll be nice to have him home for the first time after 2 years. So I better get off, otherwise I'll be late. Charlie says, good afternoon, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you all. I'm just out on my afternoon walk and it's just starting to rain. Isn't it? Oh dear, we'll be back soon. Bye. So here we go. I have got the cheesecake out of the tin. And it's just nicely set. It needs a bit longer, but I'm just going to finish the top. So in here I've got 40 grams of dark chocolate, and I'm just going to melt that. And also you need 2 level teaspoons of cocoa powder. So I'm just melting this chocolate now. So the professional's here to help me finish off this cheesecake, and I'm just decorating it with the melted chocolate. And then 2 level teaspoons of cocoa. And then I think, I'll confirm later, but I think it serves 8 and it's 6.5 cents per piece. So that is my chocolate vanilla cheesecake, and mine's got a little bit of strawberry in it as well. So just before I put it in the fridge, I've just been photographing it for Instagram. There it is again. And to say a big thank you to Lisa for her card for both of us, and a little decoration for the tree which says season's greetings. Thank you very much, Lisa. And Carol just got in touch with me and asked if she could send me something, and this is what she wanted to send me. It's a 2020 Border Terrier calendar. So we've got lots of Charlies and Alfies looking at us. Throughout the year. So thank you, Carol, and thank you, Lisa. Merry Christmas. So my evening meal is sausage and chips. I've got 2 of the Aldi skinny sausages at ½ cent each. They are really nice, done in the Actifry. Then I've got potato and carrot chips, mixed veg, looks like mostly broccoli and cauliflower with a few carrots. The no beef stock pot gravy with a few chilli flakes. And then I've got the first piece of my chocolate vanilla strawberry cheesecake. It is the first piece, so it's come apart slightly when I've took it out, but I think that looks pretty good. So that's 6.5 cents. And no added sugar Vimto. Obviously I'm not really counting sins today, but it's a food optimised meal, that's what I'll say. Won't we, Charlie? Well, it's evening time now and time to relax, but just time for a few short words from us. I've had a really good year maintaining my weight loss.
So have I.
I've maintained between a 15 stone and 15.5 stone weight loss since September last year, so that's over a year now. And that's all thanks to the support from you guys and on Facebook and Instagram. So a big thank you to all of you for your support. For those of you who've sent cards and presents, thank you very much. We feel very privileged to receive things like that. And yeah, big lots of love and support and thanks go to all of you for providing all your support, motivation, positive comments, and just, as I've said before, lifting me up so that I can face this maintaining my weight loss with the support of all of you out there. So if you're new to my channel, I will be carrying on vlogging in 2020. I'll be having a little break for a few days, I think. But in January, in the new year, I'll be back with a breath of fresh air to look at another year of maintaining my journey. Have you got any words, Mr. Fawcett?
No, I just hope everybody has a lovely Christmas. Enjoy yourselves and yeah, just enjoy that time with your family and everything. And I'll just raise.
Just a minute. No, we'll do that at end.
Oh, blow it.
So, on behalf of me, Andrew and Charlie, we wish to say a big thank you, and we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and
yes.
a Happy New
and
Year.
A Happy New Year.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
I've got a vodka and tonic, and Andrew's got a sherry. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my Vlogmas videos. Please like, comment and subscribe to see more. Click that bell for future notifications of all videos, and I will see you very soon.
Bye.